So we're just waiting for a stream delay right now, and then they'll be off. But the mode we're playing is basic light area. And so that means the basic part means it's just a normal hardway to hell suit, and then light area means we're playing area randomizer, and it's the light kind, so not the full kind. And in light area, you have a pretty good idea of how the map is cut up, and like approximately where each connection is going to lead. So you can plan around that. But it's still going to be like not vanilla map. So you do have to build your map as you play. The items are in full randomizer. So none of that major minor. They're going to be checking everywhere. But you also want to check everywhere just for the ammo. Because we're going to want a lot of crystal flashes in this mode. Not likely to see a Varia suit, but could happen. And that's kind of one of the main features of Hardway to Hell, is having to do that lower Norfair without a Brew, Plasma, or Varia. So early supers. Ceiling items, power bombs. So it's early power bombs and supers. A little surprising, because we're playing slowest. So in slowest, it can like, really gate the miners and make you do a lot of running around to find your power bombs usually. But no, you can start off with both of those. And so this early game, we're going to be full clearing as many checks as possible to get the ammo count up, mostly. Like you're going to want a lot of super missiles, power bombs. And then you're also looking for the actual progression items, and that could be anywhere. So we're playing light area, and that's going to come into play right here. You're going to want to get this location check right away. The transition's probably less important to know. It has to be like one of the original criteria connections, criteria region. So it's either going to be Green Burn Star or Wreck Ship, Red Tower, or Torium. And it's not that important to know right now, because we still have all these other locations and criteria to check. Climb sleepers can be interesting in this, because Speed Booster is often one of the items that's going to be part of slowest, where it's going to put speed in a bad spot, and then you have to look for which speed location it opens. And they're already going to be clearing out all the other locations in here. So that's just going to be a mystery spot, since they're both deciding to skip Audra and Pringo. Staying pretty close together, just a room apart now, as we get 4 minutes in. Get that X-ray. X-ray opens up a lot of interesting plays. None are too likely to come up, but there are some in Logic X-ray climbs. We're getting a BT skip, it looks like. Oh, that's a reserve tank. Those are pretty good. G mode, a little less useful in light area. But that would be reserve tank and X-ray. Yeah, I kind of agree. The seed looks really normal. already find a health tank and pretty good ammo for this early on. You got a random major in there. Like, that's a very normal start. That could be a death. Yes. Hopefully there's a save. A lot of people tend to like take the refill and save the second to not save. Yeah, that's a save. So result of that is Audra got a BT check for free because Ringo took a death instead. So just strictly up by that reserve tank. Which is not a good feeling. Like Fox probably skips BT to save a few seconds and then just loses it right away. Yeah, we got early power bombs and also a second set of early power bombs. So that's going to open up all of these gauntlet checks. Those 3 items. Pretty good play. Like 3 items is 3 items. And that means the only items that we can't get in all of Criteria is ship peebs, and they both passed on climb supers. And then we're also over here by the left transitions, so there's a very high chance of skipping mode. Okay, you just pop through the door and check on Terminator, see nothing. So for items, green Brinstar is pretty good. That's a wreck ship. So that's the good side of wreck ship. We have an E-tank and a reserve. So that's like not bad at all. And another E-tank. So if you just want to clear out wreck ship right now, you can do it for sure. The only concern is really the reserve location tends to be gated behind slowest, and also all the checks are going to be kind of slow to do. So if you could come back with a way to make that faster, it'd be good. But there's not too many items that will make those checks faster in Hardway to Hell. So we have a stream freeze. But we do know that over here is Green Brinstar. So this is... there's 3 portals here. 2 go to Criteria, 1 to Red Tower. Okay, Fringo's back. So the difference was Audra stopped to get that E-tank at the bottom of the West Ocean. And if they continue following this path, then it probably goes to Upper Norfair. And so having 2 extra E-tanks now is going to help immensely with that. But it does depend which portal is up here. So for this gate glitch, you gotta be pixel aligned with the wall. So that the super is like in the right pixel spot to gain enough speed to hit the button on the wrong side. Green Brinstar itself is just very valuable for checks. Very dense location. But we're playing slowest, so it should just be like ammo checks. For the most part. That's another reserve tank. And that looks like another skip by Fringo. So Fox just down 2 reserves now. Yeah, I get the idea of not doing the slower checks, but the randomizer is going to put the good items in the slower locations. So not quite working out right now. Because this path usually leads into Upper Norfair. But if the E-tanks aren't there, then Fox can reroute, go back to Criteria through Red Ship. It's another blank. Yeah. Not all of the items are placed, by the way. A little bit reduced ammo. Not that big a deal. There's our spring ball. That's a new major that we get to track. Spring ball is very useful in this. Usually goes in the Meridia package. This save. So the portal goes to either Criteria or Red Tower. I'm not sure what the idea of the save is, but maybe a situation will come up that you want to reset. Because if it's the bottom of Blue Bryn, then it's faster to turn around. I think, anyway. Being in the middle of Red Tower, you could use your save to go into do some X-ray deboosts, but choosing not to. It's not too bad on 2 E-tanks, plus you have the spring ball backup. It is one of the... It's a little slow. It's also like a place that the randomizer will put good items. It's hard to do. But with the items I've gotten so far, I wouldn't read into anything being there. And we're getting some divergence here. Going down has the Spazer check as well as 3 portals. Going up is 2 portals and these 3 items. Main Street. I feel like I'm going up more. More items. Either way, you can probably like follow your portal and get to the remaining Red Tower. There's gonna be 3 West Meridias out of Red Tower, yeah. There's 3 connections between Red Tower and West Meridia. And so you can take some... You can travel through West Meridia to get back to Red Tower a lot of the time. But this is that Upper Norfair. That bring goes down 2 E-tanks. So, not really in a good spot. It's all doable, plus has Crystal Flash. I don't see that the randomizer has a need to give any free E-tanks here at the Bubble Mountain checks. So this could get slow real fast. But I should point out that this is our only entry into Upper Norfair. There's only one way in, and it's through Red Tower. And that was the Meridia Tube. Right, so Audra's gonna fall down. You'd want to go to Crab Supers if you're falling. So So like, didn't go directly there, so losing a little bit of time. But I guess they're quick enough. Falling through Meridia is pretty safe because it has so many outs into Rembrandt's Star. Oh, plus another E-Tank. That's going to speed up these hell runs even more. And we'll see if Audra wants to go to Mama Turtle for the 2 items there. Just Spring Ball is enough to get in, get all the items, and get out. But it's a little bit hard. You have to do a funny Spring Ball morph. Yeah, opts not to. Like, it's a little bit slow, but... And I think this means that Crab Hole, aka Meridia Map, is going to go to East Meridia. As we've seen the other 3. Yeah, so the other thing is that Fox is going to have to reset these miners, all these checks. That means they're not gaining more equipment. Yeah, one downside to resetting. Like, resetting is good for saving time. But if you reset you lose everything that you picked up. And if you drop enough items, then you can fall kind of behind. Moonfall technically works. So it's not as effective. Then Audra is not going to use Moonfall anyway. Like you can use Moonfall to get sandwiched between 2 snails and fall through the bomb block over an aqueduct. And that's cool. But outside of that, there's no like real use of Moonfall underwater. Fox is going for the pixel perfect jump. Very hard to do. Most runners aren't going to go for that. Instead, you just build up run speed in the save room and jump across to the right side. Opting for the slow pauses to get the guaranteed jump up. First try. Okay, so Norfair Reserve. It's going to have the 3 locations. Very hard to get in and get out without falling into lava. Oh, that's a double nothing in the back. But had the option of crystal flashing. Ended up just resetting everything up here. And now 2 E-Tanks for the run through Cathedral. Definitely scary. Gonna go for it. I think I would have farmed a bit more. Oh, really nice farming though. If you get some big health off of these Sovas, then it's just really helpful. Tempting E-Tank. Tempting for sure. So you can definitely get it, but how much health do you burn getting out? Yeah, it's not even a full tank, so that was worth. Didn't get hit by the Garudas, so now it's just the Skigas. Okay, should be through. And then some nice wall jumps at the end. So it's well run. Not complete shambles from missing those E-Tanks earlier. Yeah, the difference between the runners right now is just that Audra has more items. Like more E-tanks and ammo. Because Fringo was skipping a few checks, and they turned out to be the E-tanks. And having more E-tanks for these hell runs is allowing Audra to collect more ammo. But positionally, Fringo's kind of ahead. Problem is, in the late game, you're going to need all this extra health and ammo. So Fox probably gonna have to go back and collect some of this. That's gonna be time lost later. True. So Audra got the top of Red Tower, and then by taking the trip through West Meridia, found out about the bottom of Red Tower. So it has a bit more portal knowledge too. So we have Kraid's lair here. No boss shuffle, so just gonna be Kraid and 3 potential item checks. Then we saw the front of Lower Norfair. That was over on the left side of cool Upper Norfair. And that should put back of Lower Norfair at Chronic Boost. But neither runner is ready for that right now. I guess we're looking at progression in back of Lower Norfair. You could probably do that without too many E-tanks and a Crystal Flash. There's also Croc around here somewhere. We haven't seen Right Business Center. It was Audra who saw front of Lower Norfair. But very cowardly by Audra. They could have, like the plan was to, go through the key, and use iframes to reach the bottom of the pirate shaft, and then visit the health refill. But then didn't fall correctly, and so left up here. I'm not sure exactly what's happening. But we're gonna get this right side portal through the Kraid mouth. Croc is the better location. That's what we have. So with these items, we can't get to the Indiana Jones location yet, but everything else is possible. It has a good number of E-tanks for this Croc E-tank over here past the lava. Looks like Audra's planning on just resetting this, whatever it is. And it's going to be back of Lower Norfair. And that's not something we can do right now. But the knowledge is there. Fox could get the item with his health. But it's definitely scary running through the acid. So if you fumble a jump, you lose so much health. So yeah, Audraxys took the time to check these 2 portals. and neither was worth following. But Fringo's just gonna know that the right side of Upper Norfair has Lower Norfair, and doesn't even have to go over there right now. Oh, is getting us the gamut boost.
Ah,
Got the damage boost a little short, but that was perfectly done. Tricky death. That looked like spending a little too much time killing the Sova. I think. We saw a fox immediately just powerbomb the room, and then waited for health to drop down. We are down here now. Okay. Maybe notice that it costs power bombs to go down to that farm spot. And being at 9 power bombs means you cannot crystal flash. Nothing interesting yet in Croc's area. But still, Fringo's making progress, and Audra isn't right now. Grapple beams. Well, I'm not sure how good grapple beam is. It's an item. We saw Audra almost die to the lava physics because it eats your wall jumps. Normally, grapple would let you cross Everest, but we already know it's on the right side of Everest. As in the pre-aqueduct room. Or portal. Oh, we didn't actually see this door. Just missiles. And then just Spring Ball isn't enough to get up to Watering Hole. Oh, you're right. So we can see Vanilla Indiana Jones. Worst intended strat. Or we could not see it. That's the other option. Oh no, missed the jump, just fell in the acid. Didn't matter. E-tank refill. Yeah, we're back. Okay, so that E-tank makes this reverse, or reverse, as in forward cathedral run, pretty safe. There's no real reason to check the Lower Norfair portals, so it should be back to Red Brinstar. Oh, there's also an ice beam location. It's worth checking. So Audra's just gonna clean up this boss kill. Nothing really noteworthy over here. But Fringo has 2 new checks, Ice Beam and Crumble Tower. Unless I missed them on Audra's side. They're gonna be new to me either way. That's blank. We're looking at 40, 30, 25, 30, 35, 40. So ammo is already in a really strong spot. We also have 5 E-tanks, 2 reserves on Audra's side. Plus that one at Croc coming up. The one E-tank at Croc. So that's pretty solid resources. Super pack. Oh no. Crumbles. Crumble shaft is a killer. Not sure why, but causes everyone trouble. The supers there. Supers are nice, but you could always just look for charge. You probably don't want to. You'd rather have supers. So we know that crab hole leads to East Meridia. We don't know which side yet, but it's also not really a place you want to be right now. Not with that high jump. So this should just be a trip to workshop. Or death. Hold it together. This looks like a double freeze now. Okay, one is back. Fringo's health did not change. I assume they were farming that entire time, but it still had the same health. Okay, whatever. Probably gained some health and then lost it while doing the gate glitch. Either way, just a visit until a refill. Get all that health topped off. A save here. Would you blind check Croc escape here? Or maybe it was scouted. I don't really think about this location much. It's a blank anyway. But could have scouted it from the other side. That would have been faster than this save reset. Yeah, this is 6 E-tanks, 2 reserve, and pretty solid ammo. But you probably want slightly more before Lord Norfair. Especially if you're looking for progression links. You still do want high jump. You could run back of Lord Norfair for the items. A little wary of a Ridley play. Here's grapple for X-ray check. Makes it a lot cozier. We'll see if Audra goes for the Indiana Jones grapple strat when they find grapple. It's mostly bad because it takes so long to retry. Okay, so Fox is gonna go up to the top of tower. it's going to be 3 checks, a little bit of ammo up there. And they do know that it's West Meridia portals. Falling through West Meridia should be possible as a thing. I know I've heard in like full area in the other randomizer tournament, they were saying that you have to be able to come up from West Meridia from the bottom to put the items in logic, and we can't do that yet. I don't know if that's still the case, because it really seems easy enough to walk through Red Brinstar to get to the top of West Meridia. The next densest play is going to be Red Ship now. And then you're really just worried about the reserve location. It's 1 crumble jump, and that's a miss and a quick drop. This is the crumble tower experience, but did have enough health to just power through. And then the little firefly enemies don't do too much. You want to avoid the mini disc gigas. Didn't make it through the regular bomb block. And yeah, unfortunately gets the blue Brinstar transition, but it's still faster than going through green Brinstar. As X-Ray could give us the climb supers check. Only drop 5 minutes. Pass on that. Yeah, Wreck Ship definitely makes the most sense here. But it looks like the seed is putting progression in Lore Norfair, either way. So you're kind of just looking for items. The other thing that would be like a progression item would be high jump. It's a little too early to find the suit. There's only 1 suit, and it's too early for that. Gets the news about the reserve tank. Reserve tank would have been useful to have all this time, but made a good run of not having it. The main thing is that Audraxys doesn't have all these bubble mount ammo pickups. So the other thing is that right side area has the moat location, but that shouldn't matter as an item. See, Torian's over here, and the bottom of Green Brinstar is over here on the right. Just gonna run straight to Red Ship. Yeah, we haven't really seen progression for a while now. Grapple doesn't do anything for us right now as progression. It's mainly used for Coliseum. But with that high jump, we're not going over there. Don't want to take too many spike hits checking X-ray. And Fox gets the other piece of info about that E-tank. Yeah, Audra had the BT reserve and this West Ocean E-tank all this time. Let's see what's up in the wreck ship. Yeah, watch out, Kai. We got another boss kill coming up. Is there even a place on the tracker for grapple or X-ray? Those are like some of the most common majors in these. So we do get to see how this Phantom fight goes. I'm just gonna be standard Doppler Phantom. Plenty of E-tanks, no worries. And then we're actually getting Audra go through Great Brinstar as their way back. It's probably the faster way to move. It could be just as fast to correction. It's Phantom, you want to get two missiles, and then Doppler as many as you can. If you get just a few, you can get a 3 rounds, right? A few on that first attempt. That's decent. That looked like 5, but missed the first one of the double. Okay. We are getting this moat check. Yeah, just a missile pack. Then over here is Torian. Most just available super early. Yeah, in this seed in particular, with the early power bombs. But there's no chance it was anything worthwhile. Does get to tick it off. Does get to walk by the ship. It's a full everything refill. You probably want to at some point get a full ammo refill before heading back down to Norfair. The path from here to the end of the siege is probably going to be a wrecked ship to collect resources, and then Lower Norfair to find your high jump, and then just finish Meridia. And then we'll see if the ammo turns up for Fox. Audra's pretty close on having ammo to finish the seed. Fox is kind of off. It goes super here. Like, it might not be a concern, or it might be just barely short. Something to keep in mind. It's blank. I guess what we don't want to see is having speed booster as progression in Lower Norfair. Then have to come all the way back here. I think you don't need high jump, but it's a lot of rooms to think about. I find it's a lot harder to really know if you need high jump or not in these area randomizers because like getting out of crab hole can be a required thing. That's hard to think about. That was high jump. So that's really nice for Pox, I think. Because if the next location is that lower Norfair, then Audraxys is prepared for it. So it helps to have Meridia as the next progression. But high jump could still mean lava dive, I guess. Not exactly sure how lava dive logic works. Like if you don't have high jump, then you have to take that Namahe hit. It's gonna add like 200 damage. So it could reduce your health requirements just enough, having high jump. Missile in the sky. So we have high jump. What's the value on speed? For the power bomb strat. I kind of like grapple killing everything in here. But then you gotta aim, and aiming's hard. The speed in these seeds is something that is good for locking or gating progression. But you don't really need it. If Fox had better equipment, as in health and ammo, you could finish with these items. So, Audric could just go for it. That double spring ball jump tech opens up a lot of like Meridia. You can pretty much just do everything. But then even without it, with grapple, you can do almost all of Meridia anyway. So we'll see what Audra thinks of this high jump. I'll just try to finish the seed off of that. Okay, so Fringo's exiting out the front. That's telling something. The back of Redshift is always going to go to East Meridia. And I think they both want to go to East Meridia next. Maybe they don't. Yep. E-tank check slow. Fringo's been playing to skip a lot of the kind of slow checks. Then actually came back for some of them, like this BT check. 55-55 is enough ammo to finish. And gonna get this quick check here in the sky. Oh, did get the P shot that goes through part of the wall. Did not need to power bomb there. Could have just gone to the right. Cool tip. Yeah. As far as that E-tank check goes, it is on path to East Meridia. So it's sort of free. No save. So definitely an East Meridia play. Space Suppression Reserve. Not sure how I missed that. Oh wow. Taking a lot of damage here. This could be a death. This is very close to a death. Balling up is safe. Like a second spiky platform hit would have been a death, even with the reserves. A spike hit just would have been a lot of damage. But it does make it through. Okay. Just a little bit of drama for our race, and then it all goes away. Okay, so Franco's going to spend some time in West Meridia, it looks like. And I'm going to expect to see all the checks here. Losing a lot of time here, just trying to get out of the water. At this point, it would have been faster to just jump underwater all the way to the platform at the end. Just make it out. Okay, so it gets the E-Tank at Crab Supers. Now we're into Mama Turtle. Two checks here. The thing is, East Meridia is down at Crab Hole, and there's 3 more locations up at the beach watering hole. So not the most convenient. Power bomb's kind of good. Everything's still good for Fox. You need a couple missiles to supplement your super count for in-game. Audraxys is a good entrance to East Meridia. So that means Fox is closer to the backside and just has to do a lot more running around. Okay, so we're gonna get some sandpit checks first, it looks like. I don't know how common it is to see majors down in the sandpits. It's probably like E-Tanks down here. Power bombs. Missiles. No CF clipped check tool. Or X-ray climb in. Pretty sure the X-ray climb to shack tools and logic. I don't know about the spring ball jump to get through East Sandhall. That might have been added recently, isn't just before the tournament started though. And left pit. That looked like a blank. Oh wow, gets out right away. And then power bombs over here too. So like power bombs would be nice, but 40 is plenty. So don't need to come back down through sandpits. Yeah, I'd say I agree with Audra's routing more as well. The back of East Meridia tends to have more majors. Specifically behind Dragon. Either at Space Jump or at Plasma. You can expect to see a gravity suit or an ice beam maybe. Just good stuff. Okay. Got rid of those reserves. I'm gonna damage down on something. and we're gonna see crystal flash attempts. A bit lower. I don't know how much the Poyo does. Probably 60. Yeah, that's 60. Health is good. Fox is about to enter East Meridia. So Audra positionally ahead and has a bit more ammo. We have a lead, but it does come down to who gets this crystal flash clip first. Yes, Metroids absolutely do too much damage. I think everyone dies once to Metroids, like not expecting how much damage it is. Okay, there we go. That was only about 12 tries. That's totally reasonable for how hard that trick is. So, frame perfect jump. Batoon also does too much damage when you're completely suitless. Thing is, this is just following a crystal flash, so your health is topped. But if it's not, then that's another easy place to die that you don't normally think about. Okay, there's an E-tank. All those hits don't matter, they just go away. And then for Fox here, taking any damage here also doesn't matter because this crystal flash clip is just gonna come up in a minute. Where you want damage down anyway. So in grappling here, you want your grapple beam to extend it as much as possible. Because you get pulled up faster than you jump off the wall. As long as you don't fall while trying to grapple. You can jump past that spike hit and just grapple onto this this wall. And then this final grapple up to the single block is always tricky. I don't know if there's a use for Ice Beam, but I have it. We also want to watch if Audra is going to go for a Crystal Flash escape or a X-Ray Climb escape right now. It's like 12 power bombs. Most runners like to have more than that. But you can still time it. Like, completely reasonable. Only having 12. And no, there was no save. Last save is before Botman. Oh, right, Spring Ball. Yeah. The X-Ray Climb is really slow, but Spring Ball is fine. You still want to go for the quick kill here on Dragon. Slowly rising up is going to be too many payloads. I get distracted by Fox. Playing with the Metroids at 70 health. try and farm up to above 90, I guess. Okay. Takes that Puyo hit. Yeah, now we're running to all the trackable items here. Got Ice Beam and a Dragon Kill. Oh, wow. First try. That's impressive. Yep, definitely makes up some time there. Was still behind on the Spatoon and Dragon Kill. Gonna be hard to come back. But Lower Norfair is where anything can happen. Usually the bad things. As we lose another stream. So let's see. We got E-Tanks and Ice out of that. Still no way to do Plasma. Like, after killing Dragon is when you start looking at where you can get these final majors. So, like, items that exist is going to be Charge, Speed, we know where Space Jump is, and Bombs. Spazer, Wave, and a Suit are all maybes. They might not exist. And then Plasma, Screw, and the other suit never exists. Yeah. Another thing you can do is this X-ray climb up to the aqueduct. 2 items. But that's very hard. Pretty much double frame perfect X-ray climb setup. But those are usually going to be really high quality items. As long as gravity is possible. If gravity exists, then those are going to be good items. Okay, we're in the sand. Do you know how to get out? Not immediately exiting the sand. We are seeing some crouch jumps, aim downs, and that's how you do it. But, that's a death. That's a bad death, too. Back to before bottom. Yeah, escaping sand, you have to, like, find a reason to learn it and remember how to do it. Like, most of the time, you can just stay out of the sand, it's fine, but you gotta be ready. Yeah, so Audra did go out through the front of Meridia, and this is gonna be a trip around the whole world. And this compared against going through Meridia is kind of slow because it's all underwater. And that'd be a crab hole. A crab hole you'd have to double springball jump. But they got ice now. Ice is kind of quick if you know the flyaway jump setup. But even then, it just puts you at Red Tower. pretty close to the upper Norfair portal. The other reason to come to Criteria is for the ship refill. Like, the big thing on your mind right now between East Meridia and Lower Norfair is your ammo situation. Because you need to find a place to refill your power bombs mostly. And the ship is where you get them all back at once. But like, other than here, where are you gonna farm power bombs? Like, efficiently? It'd be something like Alcuins or B-Toms. And then a bug farmer after. Farm bugs after. But the B-Toms aren't even efficient to get to. Okay, we're back on the surface. So let's see, that goes there. Which criteria portal was to Red Tower? That was Blueprints there, I think. It's not too helpful. This is a lot of running around. So maybe not the best path, but importantly, it did get the power bomb refill. Ouch. So, having a lot more trouble this time with Crystal Flash Clip. Very, very hard trick, but is in logic. Okay, we made it to the third tower. Gonna visit the tube. Tube's gonna lead to Croc Door. Then Audra knows back of Lower Norfair is the Chronic Boost Door. I don't know if you take a tube save here. Maybe thought about the Croc save. Kind of the biggest thing is you don't want to take a 3 Musketeer hit and then save after that. But it could be like, possibly what happens. Going up, though, does mean going to Bubble Mountain save. Otherwise, you just go across the lava room. Okay. So 39 more power bombs for attempts this clip. I feel like you want at least 25 to even attempt those, as in like 15 tries. So having 40, you should be able to expect to get it. Interesting choice of portals. Okay, we turned around. That portal led to the front of Lower Norfair. And like, maybe there's a reason to go that way, because you could go down to Screw Attack, get the energy refill. But back of Lower Norfair should be better. Now this clip is harder with Spring Ball, because you have to release jump, like frame perfectly. You have to jump frame perfectly and then release jump frame perfectly. So it just makes it harder. Or what you can do is you can bind jump to like L or R, and then hold it as part of your crystal flash combo. But I wasn't able to make that seem easier. I haven't been watching closely at these attempts to see whether it's early or late or what. It seems really close, this last few. You want to be in the position, the same frame that the crystal or the power bomb explosion ends. But pixel perfect and therefore frame perfect. And then this just feels extra bad after getting it first try, the first time through here. I'm taking that death in the sand. Crystal Flash. Crystal Flash from the ground is much easier. So we should get a save. That's right, we do have grapple now. Before we went to Croc, I was thinking about how they didn't have grapple for this Lord Recruit plan. They've had it for a long time now. 6. There we go, took the advice. Set the reserve to a good number. First power bomb is always going to be extra laggy, so the timing's different. There's something about using a power bomb to hit the first Tuskigas in Wasteland, but I never learned it. But I've seen it a lot recently, where you hit them with power bomb and then you can just jump through them and get your mock ball that way. I assume with this setup, Ringo's just looking at the explosion as it reaches the edges of the screen. There are a couple other setups that have been found, usually involving just holding the shoot button to auto shoot and timing it that way. What I've been trying recently is shooting to the left with the held shot, and then jumping when my shot reaches a certain pixel. Not excited enough about it to spread the word on that setup. Right. So we're playing Randomizer. That means neither runner is here in chat. Didn't actually mean anyone's taking advice from anyone else. What happens often is you do a thing and just notice that you could have improved it somehow. And so if the situation comes up again, you can just do better next time. Usually for like very minor things. In this case, using or setting your health in manual reserves. E-tank. Quality E-tank. So just get little bit more health back. I mean, a little bit more ammo back. A round of power bombs and a few supers. I do have to be conscious of power bombs going through Norfair escape, but this is 20. I thought they only had 10, but that was 18. So not an issue. Take some pipe bug hits, because that's a lot better than the Holtzes. As far as second Crystal Flash goes, I think that's only if you're worried about 3 Musketeer hits, which are a real thing. So we're gonna have a save. It looks like before the save room. Okay. But we're gonna have 1 Crystal Flash here, and I'd like to see a save. But this is a lot of health. See, we come out in Chronic Boost, and that's one of the worst doors. So actually, you do need a lot of health, even after this escape. We're going to see how much health you actually need to get from Chronic Boost to either Bubble Mountain or Nutella. Probably Bubble Mountain. But that's like 3 full rooms. Having so much trouble with this. That was probably early. All these attempts look really close to me. But yeah, you gotta hit the right frame. Yeah, 6 health doesn't help at all, because there's more heated rooms after this. Normally you would keep the 6. Okay. Technically possible to get out. You just need good health drops. Okay, I'm gonna call this a death though, on Audra's side. I've been grinding this run to the Magdalite room, because someone was curious about it. You can get to Bubble Mountain from there, entering with like 50 health. You just need really good drops. So that attempt had 2 Keynoter hits. 200 health should be, like 200 more health should be enough to get from Chronic Boost to wherever. So we're just gonna say Audra can take 1 Key Hunter hit, but not 2. And we're gonna be here until they make it out, only taking 1 hit. Yeah, I think they got hit here on the stairs and then again at the 3 Musketeers. Also took a boulder hit. Definitely hard to tell, but I'm gonna call most of these early. That was early. Closer. So we're playing Hardway to Hell. That means that we're playing a normal randomizer. Fringo gets it, gets the trick. Hardway to Hell means that this crystal flash clip is in logic, and you have to sit here until you get it, even if it takes 10, 15 minutes. So there's just a handful of really hard tricks that are just in logic. Moon Dance is another one that we did not see today. And they don't come up too often. This one probably comes up the most of the really hard tricks. So like, it might not come up enough to want to practice them all the time, but if it is required, you lose so much time. So yeah, Hardway to Hell has a couple really hard tricks in logic, and then also this lower Norfair run oftentimes doesn't have area. Those are kind of the two big things about this mode. So you're gonna see the runners spend a lot of time collecting health and ammo by checking everything. In a regular randomizers race, runners are gonna start skipping locations once they think they have enough to beat a seed. But here, you're gonna collect as much as you can until pretty much until you're ready for this lower Norfair run. And then, if you can get away with skipping these checks, you will, because that's going to save health. And then, ready is also really late, because high jump is really late in logic most of the time. But East Meridia becomes your cleanup checks. No save. Did make it past the sand. Yes. The really unfortunate thing from this side is they got the crystal flash clip first try, and then just fell in the sand in Coliseum and couldn't get out. And then took about 3 resets worth of attempts to get the clip again. The race was pretty close up until then. Audra kind of pulled ahead by taking the faster route into East Meridia. Fringo was first to high jump in Rickshaw, and then decided to go to West Meridia for items. Whereas Audra went to East Meridia, which was connected to the back of Rickshaw, because we're playing light area. And then East Meridia had progression. As it's not really progression. All we got here was Ice Beam. But with high jump, we had enough to finish the seed. And so I went straight to the bosses. But to be fair, Fox did need more ammo, since they had to skip checks early on. They started early on skipping some slower checks to save time against Audra. And then those ended up being E-tanks. And that meant that once they got to Upper Norfair, Fox had to reset some of the item checks as well, and then fell behind on both health and ammo. But really, this Crystal Flash clip just being the biggest time sink. They've been pretty even on cut streams, so forced to focus on the other runner while one stream is down. It's a nice balance in there. We don't focus too much on one runner this way. But hopefully when we do get Audra back, they're just going to be cruising through Zebus and not in a heated room. Yeah, watch out for that sound. Yeah, what happened last time is Fringo got swarmed by the mock droids. I was both trying to avoid them and trying to kill them with grapple. But grapple's gonna kill your jump. Just fell in the sand. Assume Audra's and Torian. We have Ice Beam for the Metroids. It's gonna be pretty fast. High jump, no wave, no speed. So I doubt we get a baby skip. It can be done with just high jump, but I don't think Audra would go for it. There's the possibility of dying under the brain. One red beam is something like 4 E-tanks worth of damage. That might be death. Like, we do have 2 E-tanks and 2 reserves extra. I guess you could live that. But not likely. But still, it'd be safest to take a save before Norfair. Depends how you're feeling about this race. It turned out that you could have gone straight to wreck ship really early on. Because you had the ammo, you had the health. Maybe we didn't have missiles, but we probably did. But you could have gone directly into a red ship, like before Green Prince started. And that would have been the best route. It's like the third item that Fox has come back for, and it's been an E-tank. Looks like they're also coming this way. Maybe has that ship refill in mind as well. Because you are going to want full power bombs for long. Yeah, it sounds like the stream problems on SpeedGaming's end. Audra's stream is fine. So they should have a VOD available. Same game. Because, like, as far as we know, you could just be stuck at the Norfair save room. You'd have to visit their stream to find out if that's true or not. Yes, this has been Hardway to Hell tournament, the losers bracket, semifinals. That means there is one more match of losers, and that's going to be against Cheesy Boat Ride. So winner of this plays Cheesy. And then Nick is waiting in winners. A few matches left in this tournament. I also think it was Cheesy who knocked both of these into losers. The important thing is that one of the streams has always been active. So if you've liked what you've seen, you can give the runs a follow. Twitch.tv/Audraxys and Fringo_Fox. I've been Nazi on comms. And then we got Kaizen tracking. Doing a great job keeping it all tracked. Reminding me to shout out the runners. Oh, don't say that. Now I'm interested in knowing how that's going. I just have to click the stream. Okay. It's like it never happened. We're back at the Norfair save. So stand-up soft lock. That does end. Well, actually, it depends what kind it was. It was probably the baby was in a bad spot. That one would be a forever soft lock. I didn't see which kind of soft lock it is, but the slowdowns, most of them you can get out of, and we were probably past those anyway. I guess it was the baby was in a bad spot and couldn't get hit anymore. This might be a close race again. Fringo does not know where the back of Lower Norfair is. Sounds like a slowdown, man. There's nothing back here in the reserve. Double nothing. Fringo does know about the supers in Crumble Tower. It's just really inconvenient. Just wants a bit more ammo. Like, you do need more ammo to finish the seed. And it's gonna help to have it before Ridley, more than after. And then Pringo does know all the items up here, but couldn't pick them up earlier. I don't know the items here, because I wasn't paying attention. There might be a super pack. Really only want super packs. A Wave might have had a super pack at the missiles. Yeah, we don't have charge. So stand-up doesn't save that much, but it does save a couple seconds. Like, yeah, I was saying that they got 2 cry. It's like 5 seconds saved. You can also get the baby to go off screen faster in a few seconds. Like, it's decent time save, and you're not supposed to make a mistake. I can diagnose this stand-up. This is getting the time save out of stand-up and then taking it safe from there. Spread throws. Game went black. And then a reset. I don't know what happened there. That was new to me. Yeah, that could have been hardware issue. I wonder why the sprite stopped popping, but that was it. Yeah. It's been long enough that I should just keep Audraxys' stream open. Looks like we're still in lower Norfair on Audraxys' side. It does take a hit from the top key hunter at the stairs. So now it's like that crystal flash clip situation again, but on Audraxys' side. But they made it out of Lord Norfair, and now you gotta do it again. I have no idea what happened with that Mother Brain soft lock or hard lock. Maybe admins can look at it. For now, we're just gonna keep watching the race. So 66 health. That's enough for a Firefly hit and a spike hit. 67, 50, 50. I think we need 5 more missiles. We gotta be careful. Crystal Flash. Yeah, it's a better place for it. I suppose he wouldn't actually bounce into the fireball. Let's see. Crystal Flash is gonna be a 1500 heal. And we have 9 and 2. 1100. So didn't need that health drop. Audra made out again. Very good. Probably tilted. But we know Audra's still in a good position for the race. Ringo Fox still has to do this Ridley fight. And Ridley's not easy. Hopefully get some good super drops. What do you actually want from these metal parrots? Oh, only one reserve. Let's see, where's the other one? The other was at Mission Impossible. Oh, no, can't walk into a holes. I do too much damage. It's a little bit of an awkward situation to be that far away from the Ridley door and need to Crystal Flash. Because after the Crystal Flash, you need a few more supers too. And then you're just not at full health anymore for the Ridley fight. Audra is just entering Torian now. They're gonna find watching them. Remember that area randomizer is going to refill your health and ammo when you enter Torian. So even though you pass right under the ship, you don't have to refill at the ship. I don't think you can make it through the room on this health. It sure is scary. So yeah, either really gotta dodge the Tuskegee hits or Crystal Flash before Flower House. Just an awkward timing in your run for when you need to Crystal Flash. The extra reserve would help a lot, actually. Give just enough extra. If you've really studied the room, you can move the holds like off to a side, and then they won't be in the way for a Crystal Flash in the middle of the room. Super packed on. But health is not looking good. think you can get drops. It'd probably be health bomb. How is that not health bomb? Oh yeah, E-tank there would save so much ammo. And then that pirate giving all health, if it was wasted. Does have the 30 supers to just run into the rhythm room. It's still come down to how well you execute. Looks like a full farm. If you full farm, then you crystal flash again before going in. That's fine. It's probably the safer way. It's gonna be a little slow. But already had the big time loss. And so Audra's not done already, then I guess you assume they also had a big time loss. The seed wasn't that complicated. The early game was very normal. It started off with supers right away, power bombs right away, and then even a couple E-tanks right away. Oh, please don't die. That should be good. I think we're fine. Now you're just going right in. Cool. The weirdest part about the seed was the upper Norfair section. Ringo Fox had pretty bad health for it, but still made it through fine. There just wasn't really anything needed there anymore. The rainbow beam phase. Hopefully okay on reserves. Yeah, all good there. Not going for stand up this time. But we don't know why the hard lock happened. No angle down button. It seems so hard to play without angle buttons in so many places. Okay, so Fox has less health than Audra did at this point. But 2025 is 2 crystal flashes. This hit could be bad. I think you get to the hole. No, you don't get to the hole. Okay, that's a reset. It's hard in heated rooms to, like, do the manual reserve check. Like if auto reserves was high, then it'd be a double hit. But if they were low, then there wouldn't be enough health in the reserve to Crystal Flash. Okay, only one hit. That's good. Does want the supers though. Audra's in the escape sequence now. So should be on a clear path to finishing the scene. Nothing can go wrong from here. Now we're in rank ship. Some randomized escape, I see. Yeah, the health was really awkward for that flower house section. A game? PB's a shame is actually pretty costly for your health. You have to really want it to go for that. But at the same time, like if he had screw attack, it's you an RBO, which is why I would have tested it. It's actually not that much health loss. 20 or 30 health. If you had screw attack. With power bombs is a bit more. So Audra's done. Audra's on the ship, facing forward into the ship. That's a time of 1 hour, 53 minutes, 46 seconds. Go ahead and mark them done. But as you can see, we didn't actually get their stream for the past 35 minutes. We got the gist of it. That was when they were making it out of Norfair for the first time. It was just a completely normal finish from there. We're joined by Audraxys. Hey, GG.
Hi. It'll teach
Yeah.
me to rain ammo and also go for 2 cry.
Right, so we didn't have your stream for that entire Torian section.
Oh wait, what happens?
It's just stopped updating. Just SG things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looked fine on my end.
Yeah, like your stream was fine on your Twitch. So can you tell us what happened, especially with that reset?
So I went for stand-up. I didn't have charge, but I just went for stand-up to do, to go for 2 cry, because I
Here you got it.
no, I didn't get it.
Just chat now.
I was holding my game crashed. I don't know why it crashed, but so because I didn't get 2 cry, I wasn't like gonna shoot Mother Brain or anything, so I let myself get locked to the floor. For when the Metroid came. And I was holding shoot out of like the cutscene transition, and I don't know if that does something different if you got the first part of stand-up or not, but my screen
something
just
to
went
test.
black, and it looked looked like my game crashed, and like I'm not 100% sure it crashed, but it looked a lot more like a crash than like a slow log, and I didn't want to waste too much time if it was a crash, so I just fixed
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I saw a clip of it, and it wasn't anything I've seen before. Yeah, just very unfortunate, but did not change your position in the race.
That's crazy. So I'm like kind of an advocate for. I guess my mic is low. I don't know if I should turn it up at this point, but like personally, I'm just kind of an advocate of like you should be responsible for your own like technical issues in general, game crashes, whatnot, because just like a lot of ways to abuse those in races to like try and get a rematch out of it. So I was just like, well, this is what I get for being on that side of the fence, and if I lose, then you know, I don't really deserve it, but at the same time I felt like I had to accept it. And there's no suits in this scene. Okay. Alright. Once again.
Whatever. Yeah, just very unfortunate that happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that should change anything I do going forward. I mean, it's like, it's never happened to me before. I've been playing this game for years, so like, probably shouldn't change anything, right? But
It's like maybe like test your one idea of holding shot after getting the first part stand up and then being stuck. Don't really see any reason to change anything otherwise.
yeah, because I've never done stand-up like for that purpose before, without charge. I don't usually do it for like manipulating the baby position because I'm not good at it, so I don't really have experience with this kind of thing.
Yeah, so you got into the Lord Norfair escape save room situation again.
Yeah, I actually like, when I was like in the cutscene, sort of Arcturian, I saw there was a comm before this match that wasn't approved yet. So I went to the schedule during downtime to like see who it was, and I saw it was you, and I was just like, oh, that's why I hit the Lord Norfair escape trouble again.
Exactly. Not nearly as bad this time, but
Had high jump.
found a way to be bad in a different way.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, found a way to be bad in a different way by sending you back to it.
Oh yeah. That was like, I don't know. There's some kind of grand irony somewhere in there, I think. But I was like the thing I was gonna be upset about if I lost this race because of the crash was not so much losing the race, not moving on or whatever, but it was that like I got that sick 5 energy escape with the gate glitch and I didn't get the win out of it.
Oh, and we didn't see that either.
Oh, you did what? Oh my goodness, that is unfortunate. That was, yeah, the first time I escaped was incredibly clutch. It was like, have to nail the game on exactly that try.
So Fringo had like their own troubles with the crystal flash clip to bot in. So they got it the first try, the first time they were there, and then fell in the sand in Coliseum and just died in the sand, and then just couldn't get the clip again for like 3 or 4 resets worth of attempts.
Yeah, that's rough, because like that kind of thing happens. Like you get past the hard part, or whatever you think the hard part is. I had that kind of with my Lord Norfair escape here, having to do it a second time. Like the second time I was just making a lot more mistakes because I was like a little flustered. I was trying not to be upset, but I was a little flustered, and my heart just kind of wasn't in it. But
Yeah,
I didn't see it done
absolutely.
yet, so
Yeah, you were pretty close to each other at that point. You're still a little bit ahead of Fringo with that, even with that reset.
So what like region did Fringo clear first? Cause I was worried that I was wrong ordering things, doing Norfair
No, you
first.
did pretty much the same thing. One
Oh,
difference was after Wreck Ship, Fringo went to West Meridia, and you went straight to East. That's kind of the only difference in your routes.
okay. Well, yeah, I feel like my route was better then, but maybe not. I don't know. It certainly worked out better because of which side Aqueduct was on. That's just luck, I guess.
So one other thing that didn't work out for Fringo is they were skipping a few checks in the early game, and those ended up being E-tanks and reserve tanks, and so they had to do just a 2 E-tank upper Norfair, and
Oh,
couldn't pick
okay.
up any of the ammo, and so that ended up just being bad. But did make it work. Kept ahead of you positionally.
Yeah, I think that's probably what he wanted out of that, but it's kind of it's really risky in Hardway to Hell, especially with full item placement.
Yeah. I don't know if it's more likely for the somewhat slow checks to have your E-tanks, but like those are the ones that you want to skip.
Yeah,
Save time.
they kind of are. Like if your E-tanks are supposed to be progression, sometimes the E-tanks are not progression, and it's kind of a debate. But slowest does dumb things. I
Yeah,
was
like
worried about.
the seed was early E-tanks, and then progression. Well, I guess progression was high jumps just let you finish. It wasn't really progression, but there's an idea of Lore Norfair having something. Yeah. Fringo Fox did end up forfeiting, and can join us here.
Hey
GG
guys,
Fringo.
GG's
Hey,
order.
GG.
Yeah, what a seed.
Yeah,
See.
I'm not sure where to start.
I just want to keep it simple. It wasn't my day today. I did a lot of mistakes, stupid mistakes, a lot of newbie mistakes. So I died a couple of times, too many times. I think my gameplay turned down after I died in Colosseum in East Meridia. I got the CF clip first try, and then I died in the Colosseum, and after that I wasn't able to play Super Metroid. I don't know, I just forget it. But anyway, I beat by myself, and I think you deserved it. You did it much better than I. And yeah, how do you feel with the seat?
It was kind of it was kind of scary as to where to go. Like, I got grapple. I did Norfair first, and I got grapple, and that let me chain wreck ship into Meridia. I was worried when I found I didn't do wreck ship right away because I was worried about speed being somewhere else. So I was late to high jump, and I was worried that being late to high jump was bad, but because I had high jump and grapple, I could chain it into East Meridia, and that turned out to be pretty good. So I felt good after that, but I also felt kind of bad because I was double dipping Norfair, and I don't know, light area was just hard because going to Norfair is a commitment, it's a time sink, and also I made some mistakes with the portals. I forgot where some of the portals were, and it was kind of hard to get back to Criteria from Red Star.
Yeah. Yeah, I think at the end You did a lot of things better than I, and I think that I played at the beginning too aggressive. I skipped some checks, and it's never good in the settings. And after lower Norfair, or before lower Norfair, I knew that I have to do some ammo hunt, and I think it would have been better when I did it before. But anyway, like I said, it was my day today. I died too much, so after East Meridia, I was thinking, no, it's impossible to win for me.
Yeah, sorry it didn't work out.
You don't have to sorry, it's my fault. I mean, yeah, it's a race. Everything can happen.
Oh
But-
yeah, things can happen, alright.
Yeah. So, your next opponent should be Cheesy Boat Ride again, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to lose 15 minutes on Dragon this time. That was not my day. If there was a day that was not my day for tournament,
Yeah.
that was it.
Same. When I played against Cheesy, I lost almost 40 minutes at the beginning. So, yeah, I know how it feels.
Yeah, Cheesy has a lot of breadth and experience for someone that doesn't really compete in randomizer. Just knows a lot of tricks and niche stuff, and
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Cheesy's good. Yeah, anyway, so I hope that you get it into the finals. I mean, the upper bracket finals. I think you against Nick Player should be a really interesting match.
Yeah,
I wish you the best luck.
thank you. I beat you in League when I probably should have lost because of my mistakes, but
Yeah.
but I lost to Nick Player in League, and
Yeah.
I guess I can try to get my revenge and see if I get the Bigos Amigos sweep. I'm sure you're not looking for that, but Nick Player's really good now. I think he's a lot better now, in this
Yeah.
tournament, playing
Yeah.
much better than he was in League. Not that he was playing bad in League, but just I was very impressed.
Yeah, he did a lot of hunter runs and he improved his movement, and he's really, really fast, and he's also good in rando right now, I think, and it will be a tough one, I think.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if I get there, but it should be fun.
One thing is funny, when we played against each other at the Rando League, I also died in East Meridia. It's it's like a tradition for me right now.
I just remember you died in Lower Norfair.
Yeah, you're right.
I soft locked in East Meridia because I went to Plasma for no reason.
Without speed and charge, right?
That was one of the dumbest things I've ever done.
Yeah, but it can happen.
Yeah. Oh well. I think that's all that I wanted to say. But thank you, Kaizenton, for tracking, and also thanks Aussie for jumping in last minute for comms.
Yeah, same here. Thank you, Kaizenton, for doing the tracking things again. I think he did all my races at the tracker. Thanks, Aussie, for comms, and yeah, again, Audra, thanks for the race. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks both of you for giving us this race. Hardway to Hell seeds, always cool to see. Definitely very hard to play. So we'll see how they go. Anything could happen. This is semifinals of losers bracket. So as they were saying, gonna be Audra against Cheesy Boat Ride next week, and another one of these seeds, and then one more week of Hardway to Hell after that. But this will be it for here on SpeedGaming 3 Super Metroid. So thanks, guys. I've been Aussie, and see you all next mission.